everyone else you've seen. Sorry, I slipped on a banana peel at my last show. It was zany. This jobs, you guys have those? Couple people, jobs? Yeah, they're getting pretty popular, I guess. I spent some time working retail in my day. I don't want to brag. Does anyone here do that? Retail? Yeah, so mild enthusiasm for retail. It's about what it deserves. Those of you who haven't worked retail, I think you're missing out. Everyone in their life should work retail for a little while, because let me tell you, you have not lived until you haven't wanted to live. It's great. I used to work Best Buy. That's the one I worked at. You work Best Buy as well?
Yes, I work Best Buy right now.
All right. I'm so sorry. This is the worst, because at retail you just get treated shitty by people. Like, people would always try to haggle with me. It used to blow my mind. They treat a big box retailer like of some sort of Arab bazaar for some reason. They come in like, excuse me, sir, kind sir, what kind of position are you going to negotiate on pricing? I'm not even in a position to negotiate what time I eat lunch. I'm a guy in an embroidered shirt. One I only got because a medium-sized Adam quit shortly before I got there. That's the position I'm in. I had a guy one day came in. I used to work in the TV department. Guy came in. He was looking for a TV. Started out pissed off, which is never a good way to start out an interaction. Started out pissed off. Said, "Excuse me, what's your problem? I've been waiting 20 minutes for a TV." That's not even that long. You know how long my grandpa had to wait for TV? 45 years. And they came in, he was an even bigger asshole. Once we started, he goes, I asked him what kind of TV he was looking for. He told me he wanted it to be as big as 2 IBM computers. Exactly. So I said, okay, how big is that? And he had the balls to get shitty with me. He said, 2. I'm not the asshole in that situation, because that's not a unit of measurement. I would hate to see what that piece of shit does throughout the rest of his normal day. It's like, oh, you want to meet at that restaurant? Yeah, it's really close. It's about 200 my cats away. I'll meet you there in 35, me brushing my teeth. Then we'll have fun. I probably can't tell, but I'm familiar with the martial arts. I know some karate, top half mostly. No karate. I'm just saying, my mom enrolled me in karate when I was 13, so I'm just saying if shit goes down tonight and the assailant is a 13-year-old, I probably got this. Just as long as he tells me when and where he's gonna punch me beforehand and says, "Kia," really loudly. I'll kick the shit out of that kid. My mom enrolled me in karate because I was getting the shit kicked out of me by bullies every day. She thought it would help give me confidence. Took the karate, got the confidence, stood up to the bullies, got the shit kicked out of me even worse. Because no one tells you karate doesn't make you any less fat, slow, or weak. She should have enrolled me in Know Your Place classes. That'd have been a better use of resources. It gives you false confidence, is what I'm saying. I never made it that far in karate. I only ever made it to purple belt. To be the next belt level in my karate, to be a red belt, the test for that, you had to disarm a guy with a knife. That is something they taught children to do. You're in a dark alley, you see a guy with a knife, you fucking get that knife. To be a brown belt, which was the one after that, test for that, you had to disarm a guy with a gun. Again, children were given this knowledge and then just sent off into the world. And it wasn't a real gun. I should say that right up there. It was just a block of wood shaped like a gun. That would have been horrific the other way. Tragic story tonight is 33 kids were not good enough to get a brown belt. More on this story later. Sure. I don't want to be a downer the whole time here, but I've been thinking a lot about death lately. Just keep things light. That guy hears me. Thinking a lot about death. I had a near-death experience. That kind of gets your mind going in that direction, I found. What happened was I was at a store, and I was riding the escalator up on the way out to leave. And on the level below me, I saw something I thought I kind of wanted to buy. So instead of doing what a normal person would do in that situation, getting to the top, turning around, going back down and looking at it, I took this approach, which was to lean my whole body over and stare at it as I rode up, forgetting that this particular place had a ceiling right next to the escalator, right about decapitation level. Got to that point, hit my head, had to go down like 5-6 steps, was able to weasel it out. Got to the top, my heart was racing, and it dawned on me, I almost just died. In the absolute dumbest way anyone has ever died. People would have been staring at my headless body going, was that on purpose? It had to have been, right? Because if that's on purpose, that's a dumbass way to go. Or if that's an accident, that's a dumbass way. If that's on purpose, that's badass. That's what I want to be remembered in this life. So my new plan is I just keep hundreds of suicide notes all around my apartment for all the dumbass ways I'm probably gonna accidentally kill myself. So when you read Goodbye, Cruel World, I've decided to take my life by leaping to my death from my 6th-floor apartment window. This was because I was depressed, and definitely not because I'm pretty sure I saw a cat down there. Regardless, Reed, my last words were not joke. That is not how I plan on killing myself. Thought it out. I'm going to do it in a noble way. Walk into a Red Cross blood bank and say, you know what, just fucking take it all. All right, that's going to do it for me. I'm Adam.